Go ahead.
April is officially a success starter and will be in the Control Freak test group. Just got the message. So excited.
That's amazing.
So exciting.
Worked for that girlfriend. She had an issue and she stayed on it, but not to mention the issue, just helping so many people over the last 3 months. I mean, it wasn't even like a close call. It was hands down success starter. So congratulations. I'm really proud of you.
Come here. Come here. Way to go, April.
Is that a Texas thing? Longhorns? No?
You and Megan can be control freaks together.
Yes. Man, I wish I could just start over so I could be in a Tesla group. Just kidding. I don't want to start over, but dang. What a rad perk. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, you can be, oh, thank you. Is that what that means? Texas Longhorns. Just kidding. You hit Success Club your first 3 of your first 6 months as a coach, and you get to be in whatever test group comes out next of whatever program's coming. So, all right.
When does it end? When
And then bring me my AirPods, please. Oops, sorry.
when does Control Freak end?
I want to say September. Like September would be the last month. So because obviously they have to do test groups before the launch and all the things.
Yeah, you're right.
This might be the last month. If you have been a coach 6 months or less and you've already hit Success Club twice, if you hit Success Club this month, you would be in Control Freak. And then starting October, you would be in the test group for whatever's coming next, which we don't know yet what that will be. But that's also exciting. That would be announced maybe early November at Leadership. So another huge announcement reminds me, a few of us have qualified to go to Leadership this year virtually. And so we will be bringing you everything we can bring you first week of November? I really need to pay more attention. Without traveling, it's on my radar, but all the logistics obviously are not. But that week will be ran kind of like Summit. We'll be getting a lot of training, and so when I get all the dates squared away and everything, I'll be putting a lot of stuff in the team page about it so that you guys can follow along, and we will share as much content as we can. So Kim is actually hosting tonight. I don't know where she went. She will be right back. Does anybody have?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was doing the walkout to see if it needed help. There was just a lot of screaming going on, but I think it's okay. It's okay.
Does anybody have any other shout outs or recognition before we move forward?
I have a question.
Shoot.
What are the dates for the Diamond Retreat in February?
February 18th to 22nd. That I do know. And I'm so glad you brought that up because February is going to be here before we know it. And what's coming up even sooner is the qualification deadline to come with us, which will be the second week of November. You will need to be a Diamond coach, have at least 4 active coaches on each side of your business, and an Emerald. Don't overthink it. It's 12 people. Diamond is 12 people. We can all find 12 people who want to get healthy, save some money on Bevy and Shakeology and Energize and everything, and you get to go on a trip and move your business forward. So February 18th, 22nd, house is already booked. We've got room for 60, so there's absolutely room for every single person on this call to be there with us. And when you hit Diamond, second week in November or earlier, you will need to hold it for 6 consecutive weeks to lock that in. So there's a lot of you who are getting really close to that goal. It's going to be a fun 4th quarter, that's for sure. And April asked, you, in order to go to Leadership, you have to be 5-star and above. All right.
Speaking of, I have a little challenge for you. This is my Instagram story challenge for you for this next rest of week. and you kind of brought it up, Andy, in a lot of times showing people, it's one thing that they're going to get a discount, and this goes into, signing more coaches so that you can hit a diamond rank. A lot of times we talk about, they see like, oh, I can save money on Shakeology, but if they don't know all the other things that there are, then they don't understand like just how much money you can save. So my challenge to you is this. First off, if you don't have more stuff, then use some not stock images. Go find pretty images that are not yours and pretend like they're yours, and talk about a different product that you use every day in your life. Now, don't do it in a salesy way. Like, don't like put the Beachbody bevy up and put those in your stories and be like, oh my gosh, I love this. Instead, talk about why you love the fact that you don't have cravings, and you're getting this fiber that you would never get, and you're getting this green tea, and you're getting all the things that you're going to get from this product. And the same goes for collagen and Recover and Energize and Shakeology and programs and bod ropes and containers and what else? What else am I missing? Greens Boost. Whatever you've got that you can put in your library, try to share about one thing every day, and don't avoid like the plague using Beachbody things. So if you're like, well, how do I don't drink bevy, but I really like bevy, but I don't drink it. So then you could go to Instagram and you can search the hashtag bevy, okay? And you could just search hashtag bevy, and you could look for a really cool photo of bevies, and you can just put that in your stories and talk about it like you poured it yourself. You could be like, this is my afternoon delight, or whatever you want to call it. Fair? Okay. Great. Because otherwise people just assume you're constantly, you have to talk about these things that make your life different, and they have to know why, and they want to know what the reason is. And so if you can sell that to them without actually selling them anything, but by using your excitedness in life, then you will, you'll do the things. Okay, we are going to talk about inviting. Actually, we're going to talk about growing your Instagram, because in lieu of Instagram, I actually hit 20,000 followers this week. And so I thought that it would be a good topic to cover, because I'm going to show you some cool things. I'm just getting it up so I can show you. Okay, first of all, people really love giveaways, but I've always given away the things that I thought you were always supposed to give away, like, Shakeology or a program or things that I sell, like, why would I want to give away the things that I sell? And then Andy told me we were talking, and she's like, why don't you just give away an outfit? You're always buying outfits. Why don't you give away an outfit? Y'all, it was the greatest thing I've ever done. And I had such, thanks, Andy. I had such success with this post that it got me thinking about how easy it is. Take the time, and you don't have to have 20,000 followers. You could have 10 followers, 20 followers, 30 followers, 100 followers, but celebrate that. And you don't have to give away an entire outfit. Now, granted, the outfit I'm giving away in the end of the day will probably be maybe $40. Like, it's really not maybe 50 at the max, but what else could you give away that's super simple? Maybe like a bracelet, or something that's about you. Maybe you're really great, you really love earrings, and then partner with somebody and get them to, sponsor with you. But this is just an easy win, gets you more followers, and away you go. Fair? Okay, so that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about growing and using your Instagram as a tool for success. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Explorer. Is that the Explorer? I've never used desktop. That's it, right? Yes? You can see that my Explorer page is a whole lot of Trump. That's a different story for a different day. Okay, so when you go to the Explore page, I want you to find a photo that you really like, okay? This this is rad. This girl looks like a bad A. Let's see what she's got. And you're gonna go, she's got a lot of comments, okay? A lot of comments. So you're gonna go find a person that looks like maybe, you know, maybe you would be friends with. And you're gonna see, okay, home workouts, not the right topic, Kim. Let's find something else. Let's go to Explore page and let's search home building, okay? Home building journey, I like that. And then we're gonna look up, I'm gonna find something that inspires me here. This is quite pretty. She has no comments. So you're just gonna search something that really interests you, and maybe don't search something so specific. This was probably too specific. Okay, this closet's like a dream because none of these people have any comments, of course. So let's go back to the Explorer page because those are the things that have all the comments. She's obviously gonna be a coach. What's her deal? I think does cosmetics. Like this, okay. So you're gonna go to someone who looks like maybe they would be your friend. She does makeup. I don't know if she's into things, but let's just say she was. You are going to follow her, like a bunch of stuff on her page. I'm not gonna like a bunch of stuff on her page because I think she is, this would be easier if my Explorer page wasn't so political. Let's see. Oh, no, she's a girl. She's probably a coach. She had somebody else log in. Okay, here. You're cute. What's your story? Okay, so then you're gonna see this is probably much better. Let's go babies, because babies is easy. And now you're gonna see this mom, and we're gonna follow her. Okay, follow. And then you can like and comment on a couple of her photos and just give her some love. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to one of her posts. I've never done this on my computer before. Shoot. Does anyone know? Hang on, I need to go to, on your Instagram. Oh yeah, okay, you're gonna create a collection. And the collection you wanna create is challenge group, okay? So does everybody know how to do that? Do you see that on your post if you go to save and then you go to collections? Anybody? No? Great. Okay, so if you go to saved, the little, this button right here, this little thing right here, and then if you go to that in your profile right here, and you hit, here's like all the things that I've saved on your, okay, you can't do it on your desktop, but on your phone, there's a little plus sign at the top, okay? So you're gonna create a challenge group, okay? And now everybody that would potentially be a great person for a challenge group, you're going to save them to this collection, okay? So then when you go to do your fast, when you go to do your, what's what I'm looking for, your power hour, you're gonna have all these posts that are, all these people who are in your saved collection so that you can hit them up, and not hit them up like send them invites. I would say go to their page at least 3 times before you send them that invite. And I'm gonna share some scripts here that I really like right now. Let's start with this one, and it also I have some note, like some rebuttals to them. Okay, so let me share my screen to this guy right here. Okay, so here's some simple, oh shoot, where's the other one? This one, sorry. Do you see simple invites right now? No? You see the follow-ups. Okay, There you go. Now you see simple invites. So here are some like simple coach invites. So I would say that as you've saved some of these people and you've kind of hit them up and you've, you know, actually put genuine comments on their posts, and maybe you've even sent them a couple messages, you've watched their stories. And this could take like 25 minutes, guys. You could do, you know, you could spend like 15 minutes getting some people into your collection every single day, and then you have some people to go back to and create more and more engagement with. And then here are some really simple coach invites. I love the way you share your journey on Instagram, super inspiring. Have you ever considered being a coach? Girl, you are such a natural encourager. You would make an incredible coach. Have you ever considered it? Could be could be a way to monetize monetize what you already do naturally. Oh my gosh, you're adorable. Are you a coach too? And then here are some simple follow-ups to posting. So when they say they don't have any time, I totally understand that now is not the best timing. Want me to follow up next month and see if timing works better? No money. Girl, I get it. I had to budget and cut a few splurges out before I made the investment myself. I'm so thankful that I did though. Mind if I circle back around next time to see if it's a better timing for you? No money, earn back the investment. Not sure if you'd be open to it, but we could possibly focus on getting your products paid for by having you put a post looking for a few friends to join along with you as customers. That way, as soon as you enroll, you earn the investment back. Is that something you'd be interested in? No to coaching and no experience. I completely get it. Maybe it would make more sense for you to start as a customer or even an affiliate to begin your own journey first and foremost. Affiliate's a great word right now. A lot of people use it in the Instagram world. And I don't think it has a bad, it doesn't have a bad rap, so to speak. That way you just focus on your own journey and sharing it authentically. Affiliate save 25% off and they earn 20 to 40% commission. Any questions about that on like how to do either of those things, or questions about the invites?
Can you share this into the team page and the drive?
Yeah.
Or the drive and then.
Yeah. Okay, let me share now my, sorry, I can't see if there's questions like in the, so if there is, just let me know. Okay, do you guys see the pink one now? Yeah, okay. So here are some follow-ups to what we were kind of talking about. So simple follow-up messages. Hey sis, I just want to circle back. I ran with you as promised to see if you've ever thought any more about coaching with us. I feel like I've grown so much over the past few weeks. I'd love to do this alongside of you. The bad timing. Hey, how did your vacation go last month? Looked incredible. Totally Insta-stalked you. I want to circle back with you like we talked about last month to see if now would be a better time. The cost one. Hey, gorgeous, I wanted to check back in with you as promised to see if now was looking like a better time to get started as a coach. I was thinking we could also co-write a post that you could share and possibly have a couple friends start the accountability group with you and get your products covered almost immediately. I know I'm all about that free fit life. Short and sweet. Hey, crazy enough month already. I can't believe a month has passed. Wanted to pop in as promised and see if you were all ready to lock arms and make waves. And then the affiliate one. Hey, so I know you said coaching wasn't right for you right now, which I totally respect, but I was wondering if you want to consider becoming an affiliate, blah, 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 blah. So these are just some easy, simple follow-ups and invites that I think take it like dummy it down a ton. Because the reality is you don't have to spill all the beans right away. I think that we get so excited that we just put it all out there when the reality is, even if you're just inviting to a challenge group, like, hey girl, new month, new opportunity to change some goal or to crush some goals. I'd love to get you in here. Are you working on any goals this month? Bada bing, bada boom. So I think take out a lot of the verbiage that, I know I share invites on Sunday, but if you're just feeling short and sweet and to the point, which I have been lately, I just feel like the simpler, the better, because people are so bombarded with life that this really just helps a lot. questions?
it. This is
thoughts?
helpful.
Easy, simple.
I love the saving it to the challenge group tag situation. Didn't know about that.
The collections.
So
Yeah, and you can obviously
just
do a
to
coaching
clarify-
one and a challenge group one.
Just to clarify, would you, so when you save the image, you're basically saving that person's page. So you're going back to their profile a few times. Okay.
So if you were like, okay, I just found this girl. She looks rad. She looks like she's my kind of person. You add her to your collection, and then maybe like you decide, maybe you give it a week. So then in 1 week's time, you go visit that page like 2 more times, and then by the week is over, you're ready to kind of invite her. And not in like a sleazy way, just be like, like just like that thing said, oh my gosh, you're such a natural encourager. Have you ever thought about being a coach? Or hey, like I noticed, like do you have a health and fitness journey? Like I would love to get you in on one of our challenge groups, and send it as a voice memo. Even better, when people don't get the verbiage, like this big, because no matter what, it looks big, even if it's just a couple lines. But a quick, something I do if I'm feeling like I am ready to rock in the morning is I'll just take I'll take a video and save it from Instagram, and I'll just say, hey girl, I've been thinking about you. We're starting a new group this month. I'd love to get you in. This, has been so life-giving for me in this season, and I know it would be the same for you. Let me know if you're interested. 15 seconds, save it, and then just send that off. Send it off like a crazy person, and to everyone that you're, in that collection or whatever. But just keep it simple. Keep it dumbing down.
Another thing that I found, the more time consuming thing for me, and maybe you guys find this too, is finding good accounts that have lots of people who are good, who are like good people leaving comments. So if you find an account that has a lot of followers and a lot of engagement, and a lot of the people who are engaging are people that you would want to add to either that challenger save tag or coach one, then create a third one for good accounts. So you're not constantly looking for the good account. You find a good account, it's always got a lot of people commenting and they're your people, save that account. That takes out a lot of the looking.
Totally. Because it's always when you're like not looking, right? It's always when you're not scrolling, you find the things that you need. And then when you actually go to sit down to work, you can't find anything that you're looking for. And then you sit there and scroll and you're like, I know I saw it. I know I saw it. So if you just have a whole bunch of like, maybe like this week you say, okay, today I'm going to find a whole bunch of accounts that have a ton of followers. I'm going to add those to my collections. And then tomorrow I'm going to go and I'm going to find like 10 moms or 10 women within those accounts, and I'm going to get them into my collection and comment on their stuff. And then the next day I'm going to do the same. And then the next day I'm, and you know that by you engaging with them, now your stories is going to show up in their little top of the thing. Like all the things happen. So the more you engage, the better, obviously.
Yeah, and on that note, if you're inviting from your stories, they might pop up watching you, sooner than you thought. And you could also invite them that way at that point too. Like, thanks for watching my stories, after you've engaged with them a little bit on their page.
Yeah. And a real easy way to get conversation rolling is if you really notice that there's like a specific shirt they always wear, or a pair of shoes they always, ask them where they got it. Like such an easy woman thing. How often are we asking like, oh my gosh, I love your shirt. Where'd you get that? Or love your sweatshirt. Where'd you get that? Bada bing, bada boom. Any questions, thoughts, concerns, ideas? Dead space. Just kidding. Okay, who's coming to Utah? Just kidding. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Who doesn't need a trip to Utah in February to look forward to? Lord knows I do.
Hanging out. jacuzzi, in the snow.
Did you see Tara just now, like, dance her maid?
I missed it when you said who wants. I was around the corner. You couldn't see my enthusiasm. So I had to
Funny.
I'll be there. I'll be there with bells on.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, anybody else have any other totally random? You don't have to stay on topic. Any other like, how do I? What do I? Questions, concerns? How can we help?
Is there any way that you guys could do like maybe a video tutorial on Canva? Andy and I were supposed to get together on that and we never did.
Oh yeah.
And then I've been thinking about doing Flowdesk just because the emails are so much prettier and nicer.
What is your question with Canva? Just so I can maybe.
I just don't know how to do any of it. Like I pull it up and I'm just so overwhelmed I just close it.
Okay, well here's just like real simple. Okay, so Canva is
like I'm not a graphic
paid
designer.
for thing, correct? Like the good stuff comes for when you pay the monthly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? I've never paid for anything unless certain things I bought templates for outside, but I've used Canva for years without buying anything through Canva.
I was gonna say the same. I do the same. Every once in a while.
For it?
No, every once in a while I'll find like a really cool design that I want for my theme, and I'll pay $1 for it. Like as you download your thing, it'll tell you to pay $1 and you just pay $1. But for the most part, I haven't had to pay for much of anything.
So, April, what is your question? Like, just how to make
Mainly,
anything?
Instagram stories, probably. Like this is how people are creating like their pretty Instagram stories, right?
I buy most of mine off of Etsy, but you can.
Okay. How do you go in and put like your picture and stuff in there?
Okay, so super simple.
Brush.
So let's just go to I'll just show you because we're here, okay? So here's Instagram, and let's see what we got here. Actually, there's a really cute one that I just saw the other day. This one. Okay, so this Instagram, this is already a pre-made. They made this, so it's not. So this is what it looks like. But look how fun this is. So pretty, and it's all free. So you would, let's say you would go into your photos. Now you upload all your photos. So like here's all of, like these are all my photos that I've uploaded into here. So let's say I wanted to say, okay, Letty is killing it. She's just added she just added an emerald to one of her accounts. So then there I just added Letty, and I could say like, keep killing it, or you know, crushing this week. And then, okay, here's another one. And I could say, you know, Jessie, you're the greatest encourager ever. And, you know, whatever. Rihanna crushes programs like nobody else, or whatever. You know, you can just add the people. And then here's what I do. I'm pretty sure you can download it all. But for some reason, this is where I kind of have issues. So if it didn't have animation, is like this doesn't have any animation on it, I just Command Shift, I just screenshot, and I just screenshot the whole thing. And then I just send those to myself via text message. That's the easiest way. But if you want it with, like, let's say it was a video one, so if you go back and it's like an animated one, you can just go, so like it already saved. So see that, I didn't save it, I did nothing. So it's in there, which makes it really nice. So all of my designs that I've ever done in here are all there. For ones that I want the actual like moving pieces of it, I pull up on my phone and I save it from my phone because I'm going to use it in my stories or I'm going to use it wherever. Does that make sense? Because then you just hit download and then it goes into your photos.
They have a good app too, April.
They have a really easy
phone
app to use.
Yeah, so easy.
But that's pretty much it. I mean, I always thought it was like really challenging. And honestly, if Flowdesk is great, but until you have like a plethora of people, they have it in, I mean, if you're going to use Canva, you can use Canva in here for, they have email, Google Classroom, Instagram ads. They literally have everything you could ever think of, ever.
I also use MailChimp. I don't know if you use that, April, and you don't love it.
No,
But-
I just used my Gmail account. Like, I just like the look of Andy's, but I don't want to pay a whole lot.
Well, I love their emails as well, but I think the best, like, cheap thing that I've done, so I'm not paying for it, because I think once you hit Diamond, you get a free Flowdesk from Beachbody.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't
They
know.
provide. Oh, I think they provide you with like.
You're going to Egypt.
I'm
I'm
going
pretty
to call
sure.
Carl for my free Flowdesk.
I don't know that that is a true story.
Well, I just read something about it. I mean, maybe it's.
You know, I think I do know where you did see something like that because I feel like I maybe did as well.
So somewhere along the line. Anyway, I've been using MailChimp because I'm like, I tried Flowdesk and I loved it, of course. But then I was like, it's not worth it to me because I send like one email, maybe 2 a week, and it's kind of hit or miss. So I just use MailChimp, and you can create like all kinds of, they have templates you can use, or you can create your own and upload your own images. They have different styles that you can do. You can insert your own, like you can create your signature in Canva and then upload it into MailChimp and use your signature every single email.
Is it an app?
MailChimp, I go to my desktop because it's so much easier to control from your desktop. But
My computer sucks. It's on my list to buy.
yeah, I mean, I think it would probably work on any computer, even if it did suck. But I think the thing that would be good is just to do that. And then what I do is I literally just recreate it every week and just plug in the new information, and you already have a template. It's free. They track who's watching it and reading it and who's unsubscribing, and you can upload your contacts into it and everything. And it's just, it's easy and it's free.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, it's
What
free.
is it called again?
It's MailChimp. MailChimp.
You can even take what Andy is sending and just copy and paste
Which I've done.
That's fine.
into MailChimp. Andy and I send
Well,
this.
I've done it through Gmail.
I mean, you can do it through Gmail too. You can just copy
Yeah.
it and go from there.
Yeah,
But yeah.
and that goes for everybody. You know how we are. Sharing is caring. If you like the way that we do our emails and you want to replicate for your customers and coaches, go for it.
Take away.
It's not easy because my computer is crap, and it's hard to do that from my phone, going back and forth.
Yeah,
Totally.
Just need to get a new computer.
you need to buy a computer.
Once I hit Diamond, that's I'm waiting because I can't just do it all at once.
Well, you're really close, so you won't be waiting too much longer.
Did that help for Canva though?
Yes, it was so
Okay.
helpful. Thank
I
you.
think you go to the site and it just feels really overwhelming. And I'm the same way. I've told you.
Yes, and I'm so overwhelmed in general with just everything, and so anything that doesn't I'm just done with it right now. Like I need it to be easy.
Once you do one and you get a couple of your photos uploaded, you'll be like, okay, I can do this.
Really, yeah, well, it was super easy for Kim to just pop them in and out, and I liked that. So I had one more question. So the 21-day group, that is for paid challenge members. Are you guys running a free group too? Or are you just like,
It's not
I
right
saw
now.
okay. I didn't think so. I think I saw somebody put something on there about a free group, but I don't know.
Maybe free workouts?
Maybe like sending a sample.
Well, we've been posting every day a free workout
Right. In that group.
in that group.
Yeah. And I'm telling my new girls to start with that group and to help them decide what program, because I have several that just signed up that they don't know what program they want to do.
Now,
Because they
for
didn't
those
sign
of
up.
you that are running or are doing that, the calendar will have a beginner and a intermediate option, and it is 21 different workouts with an option for a Sunday workout or not, and then it will run so that we can start 30-day break away as soon as it's over.
Okay.
That was sort of the thought process behind it.
Guys, on the note of 30-day breakaway, you can roll your eyes if you want. But if you're thinking you don't want to do it, just do it. And here's why. If you get into it and you absolutely hate it, or logistically for whatever reason it's not happening, that's fine. But as a coach, this is one thing that I've always stood behind. When something new comes out, you have to try it. You have to get on the bandwagon and you have to try it. It doesn't mean if you're on day 40 of 80 day, I don't think we have anybody else still doing 80 day, but hypothetically, it doesn't mean you stop what you're doing and you jump ship. But it's so important to try things that come out, especially what's new, because then you can speak to it. There's been programs I've done that I didn't like, and I was very honest about it in my stories and what I thought at the end and why it wasn't my favorite. You know, I don't go negative, but I'll say like this bar, for example, not my favorite. Talked about it the whole time, not my favorite, but I did it. I sell bar all the time because there's people who love bar. There's people out there who love running. And we have a huge opportunity for the first time ever having a running program. So don't miss it just because you don't want to do it. I don't really want to do it. The logistics of it are making me annoyed, but I'm going to get over myself and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to give it my all because that's what we do as coaches. And you will glean new people that you're able to help through this program. So don't miss it and don't count it out. And I know there's been people who have decided not to hop on board with a launch, and then they decide partway through, dang, I should have done that. Then you have the feeling of you missed it, which you didn't miss it, but then you have this feeling of being behind. So just make your decision that you're going to do it and when you're going to do it and run with it. And if you get into it and it's not your favorite, it's only 30 days, but it also shows people who are following you that you stick with your word and you're committed to your goals like you say you are, and you're committed to helping them, because people aren't going to want to join you if they feel like you're wishy-washy and you're jumping around or whatever, you know? So just some things to think about. It's a shorter program. We can all do it. And I mean, just listening to Danny, she didn't think she was going to love it. She was bummed when that was her test group she got into, and she loved it. She's going to do it again. So you don't know until you try it.
Also, we have an opportunity again. I just got the email today for a call with her. So we will have a call with her. We just have to sign up. I was actually looking for the email to see if I could get it while we were out here. And if you want, I can show you a sneak peek to it right now. Do you want to see?
There's actually a call on the hard hitters.
Well, this would be our call.
Yeah,
Like
hard hitters is doing their girl tomorrow. I plan to be on it.
Hold on, let me 30 day VE 30 DB Elite Snake VE. So you can see it because it's actually pretty rad. Okay, so this is like the sample run part. And this is like what it would look like.
Welcome to your sample run for the 30-day breakaway. During the runs, I'm going to be speaking to you in terms of RPE, which means rate of perceived exertion. This scale is different for everyone, so don't feel discouraged if you're not running as fast as you want to be on day one. This is a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being your least amount of effort and 10 a full-out sprint. Let's go ahead and take it into an easy jog right now or a fast walk. You're here for 1 minute, getting your body ready for your first interval of 30 seconds coming up. They want an RPE of 6 to 7. So you're gonna be running pretty fast. And you're gonna get a sample of the Fat Blasting Ladders routine. These are super fun. Get ready, drop your shoulders down, get your mind ready, because you're gonna start your first interval in 30 seconds. In this short run, I am going to lead you through 4 running methods that we do in this program, starting with some intervals, leading into progressive build-ups, a tempo run, then we're going to play with speed, and that's what is called fartlek training. And at the end, you're going to finish with some HIIT intervals. Let's get ready, because you're going to accelerate in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Come on, start accelerating. You're here for 30 seconds. Relax your shoulders, drive your knees up, keep your core engaged, and I want you landing through your midfoot. Your foot should be landing on.
Whoa. Whoa. Apparently, we're not allowed to share the screen. I wonder if you're not allowed.
Oh, it just shut it off?
Literally just shut off.
Weird.
It is weird. Oh, well, the whole browser shut off. I don't know. Anyway, that was the run. That was kind of cool.
I like to hear how she coaches you through it because I've been wondering
Ew.
what.
I like the music too. It's like motivating. Because I was worried about listening to somebody talk and not having music to run to because I run to music. So I like that there's like something in the background at least to like keep you going.
And it's going faster as you're like speeding up. I like that too. And I like that she's coaching you like, okay, put your shoulders back, take a deep breath. Cause I'm sure I'm already dying and my shoulders are up here and I can't breathe and I'm like turning red in the face and soon to pass out. But now she's coaching me how to run because that's the part I suck at. Yeah, that's good. I like it. And then of course the workout part is there. I was gonna see if it would let me, but maybe not.
April, are you still doing another round of MBF? Are you still gonna? We had talked about it. Were you still thinking about that or not?
I think I'm going to probably do the 21-day mashup and go into the running program. I think I've decided to do that after talking to Danny about it. I really want to do it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just push that. This is what let's just fast forward here.
We go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll towards your rib cage and add that bend or fly. I love to combine the most effective moves to give you an amazing workout in about 20 minutes. Stay with it, row, and squeeze the shoulder blades. We have and as you do a sit-up, you're gonna add a shove and add a rotation towards the hip. Are you ready? We have 20 seconds on each side. We go in 3, 2, a shove, and exhale every time you come up. Have fun with this one. Adding that rotation and doing amazing. Halfway there, stay with it.
We're running again.
More kitties. Last 20 all the way. Take your breath in.
Okay, so it's funny.
Oh
This was filmed during quarantine, so the people have masks on when they walk by them.
I wonder what people was thinking as she's talking. Like, is this lady crazy or what?
Oh, and who's running after her?
Well, yeah,
have to have one of those like
crew.
You know the crazy like carts that they put the camera on so it doesn't bounce up and down, like it just like smoothly goes.
That was smooth. So this is the fitness. This is like the workout. So it clearly has like a
Grab some water if you need to.
a quick sprint in it.
4.
Oh, we're sprinting again. Where is she?
In the woods. Oh, now she's in the desert.
Wow, this is an impressive. She's been.
Now we're gonna stretch a little bit. Switch
Okay,
sides.
anyway.
But I want you to join me
Just so you can see.
on.
I don't know about you
Either my
guys,
wrist-
but she might be the cutest trainer we have. She's like real pretty. She's real cute. She's real fit.
I'm nervous. I just told everybody how to do it, and now I'm like,
I'm gonna have to wear like a It depends. Like,
Oh yeah.
because I totally pee my pants when I run.
I
That's
feel like
totally
Jen's
gotten
doing
better,
both.
but running that much, that hard, just gonna do it. We're not
Every
filming it.
time Megan does the bod ropes and anything where she's jumping like this, I'm like,
Oh yeah, I
you
can't
have
do
had
that.
4 kids, girlfriend. You don't have any problems right now, but I am.
No, she doesn't have the pelvic floor issue.
I will say we're going to see serious change in our bodies because if running is like to me, running is next level. If you've never been running and you add running in, you will see a huge change in your body, which I do think is pretty rad. And if you're going to like teach me how to be a better runner, then, I'm on board. I'm in. Sign me up.
I love that it's a combo between the two because I've always like done one or the other.
Yeah.
Because if I'm training for a half marathon or something, it's hard for me to also be doing a workout because it's so intense on your body. But I forget that like if you do too much cardio, you're not leaning out and you can actually bulk up because you're eating so much to recuperate from your runs. So like leaning out with muscle training and stuff, it's like all a balance. I love it. I'm like so excited to do it.
Me too. Me too. And then we can all do the turkey trot. Because when we finish, they want you to sign up for the 5K. So we could all like pick the same 5K in our different cities, and because it'll be virtual, obviously. And then away we go.
Unless you live in Arizona and they're having races. It's fine. It's really fine.
Oh. But you can't go to school?
Our kids went back to school today. Well, mine didn't, but our schools here in Prescott did.
Oh.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah. Great news. Okay, well.
Meanwhile, in California, we don't get to go anywhere.
What are y'all doing? Like everything's burning down. You're still not in school. Like what's going on there?
We're on fire. It's a dumpster fire. That's what my
It's apocalypse. It's the apocalypse, actually.
In California.
We're locked up in our
so
home
bad.
and they're trying to burn us down. Okay. And if the news tells you otherwise, they're lying. Just kidding.
All we have to do is throw in like Portland's downtown escapades, and it would literally be like California was like we had our own civil war happening.
My gosh.
Did you hear that the alert that I got right on when I got on the call? It's like the scariest alert ever. They're calling it like the red check warning, and it's like be prepared for a mountain fire to happen at any point in the night with the Santa Ana winds. Be prepared. Oh,
Your pictures the other day were
last
just
year.
terrifying.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Saturday,
Wow.
we just watched. It felt like I was watching a movie all day long because it would be like airplanes and then flames and then airplanes, and they'd come in like a series of 4 and then they would just all drop. It was nuts. And like going to sleep watching fire is just creepy in general. I don't really love that. But just wild what's happening right now. But it's also happening in Washington State. I was reading some friends that live in Lake Tapps and they're on fire too. It's just scary. Our poor
Little
world.
girlfriends.
Y'all moved to Texas.
It's running away.
Or Tennessee's fine too.
It's happening.
All right.
Someday.
Well, great call. Hope you learned something. Can't wait to watch your stories and see you talking about the products that you might not have, but you're going to pretend like you have, because the more things you have in your arsenal, the better. Fair?
Yes. Or you could order some and try some too. Get them before Christmas. Put them in your stocking. Just kidding.
Accurate.
All right. Good night, girls.
Night.
Good night. Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.